Chosen one, you're not watching this by accident. This is divine alignment. This is heaven's timing. Angels say they're older, wiser, and madly in love with you. Yes, you heard that right. Pause. Breathe. If something inside just stirred, stay close. Your spirit recognizes truth. Your soul remembers this frequency. This message is sacred. You can't afford to scroll past it. Not now. Not when the heavens are finally speaking. If your heart is open, type "I receive" in the comments right now. Let the angels witness your yes. Let the heavens hear your agreement. Your faith is not invisible. When you type it, you activate something. When you say it, angels respond. And before we continue, make sure you're subscribed to Sacred Encouragement. Like this video, comment a powerful word below. And if this message touches you, support with a super thanks. Now lean in. Breathe again. Angels say, this person is older than you expected, but not just in years, in depth, in wisdom, in spiritual maturity. They've been through fires you haven't seen. They've walked through storms and still chose love. They've been prepared for you. You may not have recognized them at first, because they don't look like your type, because their love doesn't come with performance, but with peace. They see you, not just your beauty, but your purpose, your pain, your promise, and they are not intimidated. They are not confused. They're madly in love, but not in a way that overwhelms. In a way that anchors, in a way that calms your soul. Romans 12:9 says, "Let love be without hypocrisy. Abhor what is evil. Cling to what is good. And this love, it's good." The kind that doesn't pretend. The kind that stays. Breathe. This person. They've been watching you. Not in secret, not in silence, but spiritually. They've noticed your heart before your body. They've admired your strength before your smile. They've prayed for someone exactly like you, even before they knew your name. This love, it's not random. It's restoration. It's redemption. It's revival. They're older because they needed to be. Because only someone with soul scars and spiritual sight could love you like this. Your past prepared you. Their past refined them. And now heaven is aligning the timelines. Isaiah 46:10 declares, "I make known the end from the beginning. My purpose will stand, and I will do all that I please." This was always part of the plan. They're not just coming. They're already close, watching, discerning, waiting on the divine green light. And when that light turns, when the door opens, you'll feel it. Not as a rush of emotion, but as a steady wave of recognition. Your soul will whisper, "It's you." Not because they're perfect, but because they're prepared. Not because they check all your boxes, but because they hold all your prayers. You won't have to beg to be loved. You won't have to shrink to be seen. You won't have to guess their intentions. They will speak plainly. They will move honorably. They will say it out loud. "I am ready to be loved by someone wise." Again, I am ready to be loved by someone wise. This is your agreement, your activation, your yes to heaven. They've been through too much to play games. They're not here to try. They're here to choose. Angels say their love will feel like home. And when they speak, your heart will stop racing. Your spirit will rest. They're not here to confuse you. They're here to confirm you. Philippians 1-6 says, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion." This is the work. This is part of the promise. Don't let doubt drown it. Don't let fear delay it. Your person, this older, wiser soul, they carry the maturity to love your depths without running. You've been through enough to know the difference. This time, you'll feel it in your bones. They've studied the sacred art of consistency. They've been broken and rebuilt by God's own hands. They're not interested in a highlight reel. They want the full story, and they'll sit with your tears the same way they'll celebrate your victories. Proverbs 19:14 says, "Houses and wealth are inherited from parents, but a prudent wife is from the Lord." Flip it. A wise husband is a gift from God too. This is not chance. This is not charm. This is calling. Some of you are feeling afraid right now. Afraid to trust again. Afraid it's too good to be true. But hear this. You cannot mess up what God has ordained. You cannot miss what heaven has assigned. When it's time, it will be clear. You don't have to chase. You don't have to settle. You just have to stay in position. Your angels are clearing the path, making room, pushing away the counterfeit, aligning your hearts like magnets. Even now, their heart is turning. Even now, they're seeing visions. Even now, they're being drawn to you. Type, "I believe," in the comments if your spirit says yes. And while you're there, like this video, subscribe to Sacred Encouragement. Drop a super thanks to support more messages like this, because the heavens are speaking and you are not forgotten. This person isn't just watching. They're preparing, and not in a rush. They're preparing a life that includes you. They're making space. They're setting foundations. They're praying. Yes, they're praying. Your name has been mentioned in secret places. Your spirit has been shown in dreams. Your essence felt in their quiet moments. Corinthians 2:9 says, "What no eye has seen, what no ear has heard, and what no human mind has conceived, the things God has prepared for those who love Him." That's what's happening. God is preparing them and you. They've waited, not because no one came, but because no one felt right. They've loved before, but not like this. They've known affection, but not destiny. They've had conversations, but not covenant. And now their soul can no longer be satisfied with anything less than what heaven whispered, "You." They tried to distract themselves. They buried themselves in work. They stayed busy, but the ache remained, because real love, the kind you were made for, doesn't go away. It waits. It matures. It calls. This person heard the call, and they're coming. Don't be surprised if they know things about you you never shared. Don't be alarmed if they speak words you thought only your soul remembered. They've been tuned in to the frequency of your spirit. You've been whispering prayers. They've been feeling them. And heaven has been weaving the answer into their path. Angels say they've even asked God for signs. And maybe you were that sign, a dream, a name, a vision. They didn't even know what it meant fully until now. They are watching your light, not to admire from afar, but to move toward. They see your gentleness, and they don't want to take it for granted. They feel your pain, and they want to guard it. They know your worth, and they want to honor it. Say this out loud. I am worthy of mature love. Again, I am worthy of mature love, because you are. You always were. Your heartbreaks weren't wasted. They were teachers. They taught you how to recognize real. And now you will, this person. They carry healing in their voice, wisdom in their eyes, depth in their silence. They don't need loud to be strong. They don't need control to feel powerful. They don't need chaos to feel alive. They are grounded. They are clear. They are intentional. Psalm 37:23 says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and their steps are leading to you." Every detour they took was still on the map. Every delay you felt was still on time. Now look at your own journey. Feel the shift. Sense the readiness. Why do you think you've been decluttering? Why do you think your appetite changed? Why do you think your spirit got quieter? Because you're being prepared not for a date, but for destiny. And this person, they're bringing destiny with them. You won't have to teach them how to love. You won't have to explain your value. You won't have to prove your anointing. They'll see it. They'll celebrate it. They'll protect it. Not everyone can handle the weight of who you are, but they were built for it. And you'll finally know what it feels like to be pursued with honor, to be loved with intention, to be cherished with wisdom. This is not just a message, it's a moment. It's a turning point. It's heaven saying, "Get ready. Your person is coming." They're older, wiser, and madly in love with the essence of who you are. Breathe it in. Let it settle. Let hope rise. Because love, real love, is on its way to you. And when it arrives, you'll recognize it. Not because it's perfect, but because it's prepared. Not because it's flawless, but because it's faithful. Angels are rejoicing. Heaven is aligning. And you, chosen one, are about to experience a love that doesn't just sweep you off your feet, but plants them firmly in purpose. Stay open. Stay ready. Your wise love is coming. And when it arrives, your soul will whisper, "Finally, this is your moment. This is your time." Love, true love, is on its way. Reverence. You've given that to others. Now it's your turn. This love is not shallow. It's soul deep. This person is not guessing. They're guided. Say it again. I receive heaven's choice for me. Type it in the comments. I receive heaven's choice for me. And as you do, know this. Your declaration is a key that unlocks divine release. Angels move at the sound of faith. So say it boldly, believe it deeply, and don't forget to subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you never miss what heaven says next. Like this video too. Drop a comment and bless this sacred space with a super thanks if your heart feels led. This isn't just a message. It's a miracle in motion. You're being aligned with someone who's already chosen you in their prayers. Someone who is older, not in burden, but in bravery. Someone who is wiser, not in pride, but in presence. And someone who is madly in love with your soul, not because it's perfect, but because it's yours. Breathe. Let that truth sink into your chest. Angels say they're not coming to finish your story. They're coming to walk with you as you write a new one together. They aren't intimidated by your calling. They've been asking for it. They aren't scared of your softness. They've been craving it. They aren't surprised by your gifts. They honor them. They're not looking for someone to fix. They're looking for someone to follow Christ with. And you're that someone. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10 says, "Two are better than one. For if they fall, one will lift up the other." This person is coming not just to lift you when you're low, but to rise with you when you're ready. This is what real love looks like. Not loud, not forced, not rushed, but intentional, wise, deep, and full of God. Your spirit knew this was coming. That's why you've been waking up at strange hours. That's why certain people are falling away. That's why your taste in love is shifting. You're not broken. You're being upgraded. Because the person God is sending, they require a whole version of you. And so does your purpose. You were never waiting on love. Love was waiting on your readiness, and now you are. Breathe. Again, you don't need to chase it. You don't need to figure it all out. You just need to be still and let God finish what He started. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." This love is part of that future, a hope, wrapped in flesh, an answered prayer walking toward you. Get ready. Prepare your space. Prepare your spirit. Prepare your heart. Because this time they won't leave. They won't run. They won't confuse you. They'll stay. They'll build. They'll believe. And when they say, "I love you," you'll know they mean it with heaven behind it. And when they say, "I love you," you'll feel it in your bones. Not because it's loud, not because it's perfect, but because it's real. Because their love won't come wrapped in promises they can't keep. It will come in presence, in patience, in pursuit. You won't have to wonder. You won't have to question. They'll tell you. They'll show you. You'll feel it in the way they pray. For you, when you're too tired to speak, you'll see it in the way they honor your calling like it's their own. You'll know it's in the way they hold your fears with strength, not shame. They've been here before, not with you, but with pain. They've lost before. They've healed before. They've let go before. And now they're ready to hold on to you. Peter 4:8 says, "Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers a multitude of sins." This love, it will cover the cracks. It will cover the fears. It will cover what you thought disqualified you. Not hide it, not erase it, but hold it. They're older, so they've seen the world. But you are the wonder they've been waiting to see. They're wiser, so they won't rush this. They'll savor every moment. They'll protect what's holy. They'll move like someone who knows the value of answered prayer, because you are an answered prayer. Say that out loud now. I am someone's answered prayer. Again, I am someone's answered prayer because it's true. You've been through too much for this to be a fairy tale. This isn't fiction. It's fulfillment. It's fruit. Fruit from the seeds you sowed in tears. Fruit from the prayers you cried in silence. Fruit from the nights you said, "God, I trust you even when I don't understand." This love is the harvest. Galatians 6:9 reminds us, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." Beloved, this is your due season. This person, this older, wiser, so deep lover, they are part of your reaping. They are the answer to the kind of prayers only tears could translate, and they're not just coming to love you. They're coming to lift you. They'll help you carry the promise. They'll share in the purpose. They'll hold your vision like it's sacred. And Most of all, they'll never ask you to shrink. You won't have to dim your light to fit into their world. They'll make room. They'll build a space. They'll say, "I've been waiting for this." Because your love won't scare them. It will steady them. They've known empty. They've known false. They've known fast. But you will be their first taste of holy. Pause. Breathe. Receive this. You may not feel ready. You may still be healing, but grace is covering the gaps. You are enough. Not because you're flawless, but because you're chosen, and your angels want you to know. This person sees it too. Subscribe now to Sacred Encouragement so you don't miss what heaven is saying next. Comment the words, "I am ready for wise love." Like this message so the algorithm becomes a blessing. And if this spoke to your soul, support with a super thanks. You help keep these divine truths flowing. Now listen closely. You've waited and not in vain. You've wondered, but never alone. You've prayed and heaven heard. And now the answer has a heartbeat. The miracle has a name, and they are walking toward you step by step, day by day, drawn by destiny. This love isn't just different, it's divine. Don't compare it to the past. Don't measure it by what you lost. Measure it by peace. Measure it by truth. Measure it by God's timing. Because that's what this is. You'll recognize it not by butterflies, but by breakthrough, not by confusion, but by calm, not by infatuation, but by intercession. They've prayed. You've prayed. And now heaven is saying, yes. Say it again. I am ready for wise, lasting love. And as you say it, heaven is already moving. Your angels are already aligning. This love is not a dream. This love is not delayed. This love is not something you'll have to chase. It's something you'll recognize by the peace it brings. Psalm 85:10 says, "Love and faithfulness meet together. Righteousness and peace kiss each other." That's what this will be. Love and faithfulness, righteousness and peace. A kiss from heaven. Get ready. Make room. Because what's coming will feel like home, will feel like hope, will feel like Him.